All right, so in this section, you'll see us leaving Independence and going up Kearsarge Pass from Onion Valley.
Yep, it'll be the second time that we go over Kearsarge Pass and do this extra bonus 7.5 miles back to the
Woohoo!
trail. And where are we heading?
We are headed to Kennedy Meadows South, which means we'll be finishing the Sierra with this section pretty much.
Yeah, and starting the Southern California section. So let's take all the opportunity to see the pretty as we can. We have one more major pass after Kearsarge, which is Forester.
Forester.
It's the highest. It's 13,000 feet, so we're pretty excited. We're going to go do that today.
Here's the quick and dirty.
Yeah.
Goodbye, old shoes. Hello, new shoes.
So one of my favorite things about the passes out here in the Sierras has been approaching them. Like, I have no idea which one it's going to be. I'm like, is it there? Are you going over there or there? This is Kearsarge Pass. We already came over it, so I kind of already know it's that way. But it's still really fun to play. Guess what? Guess where? So, like with Forester Pass, there's a whole bunch of options where there could be the pass. Is it there? Is it there? Is it there? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Alright, just about a mile away from Forester. And it's 13,000 feet and I'm already way out of breath. But it's one of those things behind us. I'm still not sure which one. Okay, Forester Pass. And that was very, very hard and very, very slow because there's very little oxygen at 13,000 feet. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's hard to breathe.
We were basically crawling up that climb, but look how pretty it is up here. You can see behind us, it's like an incredible view. Definitely A+ moment. Ruben the fashion guru. Ooh, look at that beard. So in our last section, getting up early and hiking with the sun was actually an F moment. But we've decided we actually really like starting out in the dark and having the sun come up and hit the mountains. So A+. We're going to have hot apple cider that my mom sent. Ooh. And last night we had hot cocoa, but I was too eager and excited I drank it all before I could videotape.
Yeah, this is too hot.
Looking at this bark on these trees that are everywhere in this particular area that we're walking through, and just look how big and beautiful this tree is. Just wanted to appreciate it.
Check out these blue skies, yo. And it's like 60 degrees today. Beautiful. A+ weather for sure.
This was really delicious, Mom. Thank you. This was good chocolate. I want more. And we're hanging out with... don't tell me! Oh my God! No, I know. Du jour.
Nice.
Du jour.
100% top marks.
So we were trying to get out of this terrible wind, and we came up to this campsite we didn't know was here. We were just trying to find some shade in the trees. Anyway, somebody
left some goodies.
Well, they had a first aid kit here.
And inside the first aid kit
Was a like a good
An-
quality beer,
an adult
adult beverage.
Yes.
Kids, it's for adults. But for kids, somebody left some Tang.
Gatorade.
Whatever it is. It's orange.
It's orange.
But we should pack it out because you should leave no trace and you should not leave these things in the woods. That is bad protocol.
Right.
But we are glad to have the adult beverage.
Chilled properly.
Aw, are you holding the door open for me? So sweet. I'm so glad I didn't trip on that bar. And second day in a row, we stopped early at a beautiful little campsite with water. Only did 22 miles today, and we feel okay about that. Nice. A burger is so good, they had to stab it with a knife. Say hi, Gretzky. Hey, Moneymaker is washing his face for the crowd. Money Miner is what they're calling him because he looks like he has been digging in a coal mine. Oh my gosh, I would hire you for a business job. Look at that.
I should be on the makeup commercials. Can you make
I'm coming to you. Ah, Snots and O'Well are back. Whee! So we've started to encounter these thick piles of sand, which make it really hard to walk, especially when you're going uphill. Does not even mind like spiders crawling on him. He's like, oh, it's just a daddy long leg. It's just crawling on him, and he's so creepy. Ugh. So creepy. Ugh. I don't like spiders. Ugh. Ugh. Don't put it towards me. All right, guys. F moment for a teacher. I failed. I have not been doing my homework. So Ruben and I decided when we started that we were going to be doing all of the Spanish studying using the Pimsleur method on the trail. So like 30 minutes of Spanish a day. And I've been so distracted by audiobooks and podcasts and all kinds of other things that I have not done any Spanish lessons. And we're about to go to South America. And I'm a little stressed out because I thought I would be fluent by now. Dreamer. Well, it may have gotten a bit warmer for a while, but it's cold again. We got frozenness. Here it goes. Are you ready? Ice, ice, baby.
We're leaving again.
We're leaving the Sierras today. This is the last time that we'll be at about 10,500 feet.
Until San Jacinto.
Yes, so only two more times will we be at kind of like significantly high elevation. So there's Mount Baden-Powell and Mount San Jacinto further south, right before we get to the border. But this is kind of like the end of an era.
Yes, it is.
We're heading down to about 6,000 feet.
Goodbye, Sierras.
Hello, warmer
I will
temperatures.
be back to go fishing.
Yes. Well, we had a really great time. Let's go look at some cacti.
Yeah.
Not fallen cacti, though. F moment. We were back to sandy dirt feet. I just cleaned these last night. They are gross. So last night we were reacquainted with an acquaintance of ours, somebody that we've been kind of passing back and forth but never really spent a lot of time with. No names. But it was really sad because his trail family that he had been with this entire trip has kind of just fallen off. Like, one person in particular makes me sad because it was a Nibbo flipper who got within 200 miles of finishing and just decided that he was done. He was over and he quit right before the High Sierra. And it's just crazy to me to think that you could walk 2,400 miles and be like, you know what, I'm good. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen to us. I don't think it will. We're having a great time, but sad. One fun aspect of this type of soil, the sand that we're walking on, is you can really see good footprints. So like here, we learned to recognize shoes. That's mine. That's a Timp. This is a Lone Peak, and that's Mansoda's because he wears Lone Peaks. And then somewhere in here, we should find a Hoka because that's what Gretzky's got. Let's see if we can find a good Hoka print. There, because he's got the Hokas on. So we can just kind of follow each other on the trail.